Ever pondered what virtual reality, or VR, as it is commonly known, is and its myriad of applications? Well, it's a technology that allows users to immerse themselves in an artificial, computer-generated environment and interact with it in real time. This immersive and interactive experience is not just limited to a single space. It's a gateway to connect entire worlds, just like in the metaverse. Virtual reality has a rich history dating back to the 1960s, when Ivan Sutherland, a computer scientist, created a prototype head-mounted display that could display basic wireframe graphics. Today, the technology has advanced significantly, with sophisticated headsets, motion tracking, and haptic feedback systems. However, virtual reality is often confused with augmented reality and mixed reality, but these are distinct technologies. While augmented reality adds digital elements to the real world, virtual reality creates a completely immersive digital environment. Mixed reality, on the other hand, is a blend of both, overlaying digital objects onto the real world, while also allowing interaction with virtual elements. Each of these technologies has its unique applications. Augmented reality finds its place in advertising, retail, and gaming, while virtual reality is more commonly used in industries such as healthcare, architecture, and education. Mixed reality has applications in both entertainment and professional settings. Now, how does virtual reality work? It's an amalgamation of hardware and software that simulates a realistic 3D environment. The hardware includes a headset or display, motion controllers, and sensors that track the user's movements and gestures in real time. The software creates a digital environment using computer-generated graphics, audio, and other sensory inputs to simulate a fully immersive experience. In summary, virtual reality is a technology that creates a computer-generated environment, allowing users to interact with it in a very realistic way. It's different from augmented reality and mixed reality, each having unique applications. This technology works by combining hardware and software to simulate a realistic 3D environment. It's an incredible tool that has the potential to revolutionize industries from healthcare to education and beyond.
Ever wondered about the different types of virtual reality? This fascinating technology comes in several flavors, each with its unique characteristics and applications. First up, we have non-immersive virtual reality. This type offers a minimal level of interaction with the digital environment. Think of video games or a driving simulator at a driving school. They provide a taste of VR without fully immersing you in a digital world. Next, there's semi-immersive virtual reality. Here, digital elements overlay real objects, creating an environment where virtual elements interact similarly to real objects. This type of VR proves ideal for educational purposes, such as pilot training or deepening technical skills. Then we come to the fully immersive virtual reality. In this realm, users perceive only the virtual environment. There's no reference to the real world during use. You'll find this complete immersion primarily in the gaming industry, where special data glasses, gloves, treadmills, and sensory detectors contribute to making the digital environment seem entirely real. But that's not all. There's also augmented reality, which is a variant of VR. The key difference lies in the way developers realize the overlap of both worlds. A well-known example of AR use includes smart glasses, which allow employees to access real-time data in warehouses. Last but not least, we have mixed reality. This technology merges the physical and virtual worlds. It's a unique form of augmented reality, widely used in marketing, that enables the visualization of people or objects in a real context. Now, for these different types of virtual reality to come alive, they need certain components. The display or headset presents the virtual environment to the user, while input devices, like motion controllers, enable interaction with the digital environment. The tracking system detects user movements and adjusts the virtual environment accordingly, and a computer system runs the software and processes the sensory inputs. The VR headset is a vital component that replaces the natural field of view with a computer-generated one. It integrates infrared LEDs, motion sensors, cameras, and screens to gather relevant information for the human eye. Screens and lenses play a key role in ensuring the VR experience feels as real as possible. They distort and overlap two nearly identical images to create a desired spatial effect. Latency and the field of view provide crucial information in the real world, affecting the perception of distance and spatial depth in both real and virtual environments. Humans can perceive an angle of 200 to 220 degrees, which modern VR headsets strive to generate accordingly. The frame rate plays a vital role in virtual reality. It needs to be high enough to ensure smooth motion within the virtual environment, preventing motion sickness and providing a comfortable user experience. In conclusion, virtual reality is a fascinating and complex field with various types and components. It ranges from non-immersive and semi-immersive to fully immersive, augmented and mixed reality, each with unique components and applications. As technology continues to advance, who knows what the future holds for this exciting realm?
Did you know that virtual reality technology is projected to reach a market size of over $40 billion by 2026? That's an impressive figure, isn't it? But what makes virtual reality, or VR as it's popularly known, such a game changer? Let's dive into the fascinating world of VR and explore its advantages. Imagine being able to traverse the depths of the ocean, soar through the Milky Way, or walk through the historical streets of Rome, all from the comfort of your living room. This is the power of virtual reality. It creates immersive experiences that can help individuals learn, practice, and explore in a safe and controlled environment. Take the case of the aircraft and machine industry sector, where VR simulators have become a staple. Specialists can pass on their knowledge to less experienced colleagues and at the same time hone their own skills in a virtual environment. This is the perfect blend of learning and practice without the real-world risks. But the advantages of VR are not restricted to just education and skill development. It's also making waves in the corporate world. Picture this: attending meetings, training sessions, or conferences in virtual rooms without the need to travel. Time flexibility and location independence make VR a formidable tool in today's fast-paced world. Speaking of personalization, VR is a front-runner. It can tailor the user experience to the individual, opening up new possibilities in marketing, entertainment, and education. Imagine a game that adjusts to your skill level, or an educational program that adapts to your learning style. That's the power of VR. Collaboration in companies becomes a breeze with VR. Employees from different locations can meet directly in the digital space, fostering teamwork and boosting productivity. Branding and product realization also gain a new dimension with VR. Projects can be implemented faster and more cost-effectively, with experts participating in meetings from different locations. Now, let's touch on the entertainment industry. VR is set to redefine gaming, creating immersive experiences that allow players to become part of the virtual world. In summary, virtual reality is a revolutionary technology with a myriad of advantages. It offers immersive learning experiences, fosters collaboration, enables personalization, and is a powerful tool for branding and product realization. Whether it's education, healthcare, gaming, or corporate training, VR is poised to make a significant impact, transforming the way we learn, work, and play. The future of VR is indeed promising, and we're just getting started.
Firstly, the high cost. The price tag of VR equipment and software can be a significant hurdle for many schools and educators. The ongoing need for maintenance and upgrades compounds this issue. Secondly, the specter of technical difficulties looms large. The complexity of VR technology means it's prone to malfunctions and software glitches. This can disrupt the learning experience and cause delays. Thirdly, there's the potential for distractions. VR can be so engaging that students lose sight of the learning objectives. The use of equipment itself can also be a distraction, decreasing the effectiveness of learning. Fourth in line is the lack of social interaction. VR can isolate students from one another, hindering collaborative learning and communication skills. Some students may also feel disengaged when using VR, leading to a lack of participation. Fifthly, we must consider health concerns. Prolonged use of VR can cause eye strain, headaches, and motion sickness. It could also pose a risk to students with certain medical conditions or disabilities. The sixth disadvantage is the limited content. Given that VR is still in its early stages, there's a lack of variety in learning experiences and a limited range of subjects that can be effectively taught. Seventh, there's the potential for addiction. VR's immersive nature can lead to dependence on the technology, a lack of interest in other forms of learning, and a decrease in physical activity. Next, we have isolation and social disconnect. Prolonged use of VR can lead to a person becoming detached from the real world, which can impact social skills and relationships. Security concerns come in at number 9. As VR technology is still developing, it's susceptible to cyber attacks that could compromise student data or disrupt the learning experience. And lastly, the lack of teacher training and the digital divide. Without proper training, teachers may struggle to use VR effectively. Additionally, not all students have equal access to VR technology, leading to unequal learning opportunities. In summary, while VR has many potential benefits, these 10 disadvantages highlight the need for careful consideration and strategic planning in its implementation. It's crucial to address these issues to ensure that VR is used responsibly and effectively in an educational context.